How do mating patterns help solve mate in one chess puzzles? Imagine you're looking at a chessboard and trying to find that one move that ends the game instantly. The secret often lies in recognizing familiar mating patterns. These patterns are like shortcuts that tell you exactly where to look for checkmate. When you see a pattern like a king trapped on the back rank with no escape squares, you can quickly think, this looks like a back rank mate. Recognizing these recurring setups saves you time and helps you solve puzzles faster. In mate in one puzzles, your goal is to find a move that puts the opponent's king in check with no way out. To do this efficiently, start by scanning the board for all possible checks. Once you spot a check, ask yourself if the king can escape, be blocked, or captured. If none of these options are available, you've found your mate. Mating patterns guide your eyes to these key positions. For example, if the king is cornered and your queen or rook can reach that corner, a corner mate pattern is likely. If the opponent's king is surrounded by its own pieces and your knight can deliver a check, you might be looking at a smothered mate pattern. Knowing these patterns helps you focus on the most promising moves. Instead of calculating every possibility, you recognize the pattern and verify if the conditions for mate are met. For instance, a common pattern is a rook on the same rank as the king with no pawns or pieces blocking the way. When you see this, you can instantly consider a rook move to deliver checkmate. Similarly, if the king is trapped behind its own pawns, and your bishop or queen can attack along a diagonal or file, it's likely a mating pattern. Advanced puzzles sometimes involve less obvious patterns or special rules like en passant. For example, if an opponent's pawn move opens a line for your piece to deliver mate, recognizing that pattern can be a game changer. Sometimes, unusual piece placements or reversed board setups challenge your pattern recognition skills. These puzzles test your ability to adapt familiar patterns to new situations. Building your pattern recognition takes practice. Regularly solving mate in one puzzles helps you memorize common setups. Over time, you'll start to see these patterns in your own games, making it easier to spot quick checkmates. Beginners should focus on simple puzzles that highlight basic patterns, then gradually move to more complex ones. The more you practice, the faster you'll identify mating patterns and solve puzzles with confidence. In the end, understanding and recognizing mating patterns is like having a mental cheat sheet. They help you quickly identify potential checkmates by matching the current position to known configurations. When you systematically check for checks and ensure the king cannot escape, you use these patterns as your guide. This approach makes solving mate in one puzzles more straightforward and sharpens your tactical skills for real games. Keep practicing and observing these patterns, and you'll find yourself spotting checkmates faster than ever before.